look who I found. It's Zardonic here on the FL Studio stand. We saw him in full outfit yesterday on the live stream, where Ed unfortunately mistook you for the Punisher. I'm sorry about that.
It's not a terrible comparison to have,
But so you're here with FL Studio, right?
Yes, sir. Actually, well, the FL Studio guy, the actual FL Studio guy is right there. This is Tom Appel from Tech Support and also amazing sound designer and developer. I'm here more as an artist and a fan of the DAW because it's my DAW of choice. Well, we agreed that maybe it would be interesting to showcase a couple of new things that could be interesting for Superbooth. Mainly, what we have here right now is, it's just a simple sequence, but what we have here, something that was actually, it came out a while ago, but a lot of people, I think maybe it must have just, with all this news coming out, you don't really get to see everything.
Yeah.
This is a direct CV out plugin that goes out to modules and doesn't need MIDI.
Right.
So if you have a DC coupled interface like the Motu Ultralight ABB right here,
or RME stuff,
there you go, and you can do that. So what we're doing is we're essentially sending CV out to the Moog right here, and then it's connected to this. We got a twin wave dual oscillator from Clavis. We got a generic mixer, something that was also built from a couple of friends of ours. We were trying to build a full rig, but we could sadly not do it in time. We were counting on a couple people to bring some spare ones, so we were trying to showcase everything that was going on here.
Everybody's on carry-on at these days, right?
Fair enough, yeah, that is true. But the guys from Moog were kind enough to lend us the Mother 32 to showcase it. It's a very straightforward, simple sequence just to prove that essentially, well, it works, and it's there. Just play fiddle with it a little bit.
So what does it work in? Does it work in volt per octave, or has it got different standards? Do you have?
Essentially, you can change all the parameters right here. It can adapt to. Oh, whoops! There you go. Too much decay right there. Like, you can change the parameters depending on what you need. It's sending the signal to one signal to the left channel and another one to the right channel. So you can choose the mode source right here: pitch, gate, trigger, velocity, volume, all sorts of things. In this case, we just need a trigger and a pitch.
Yeah.
If it's needed, you can change the pitch scale.
Okay, yeah.
You can change the voltage range, clock resolution, the pulse length. In this case, this was the one that worked for us. Then, of course, I mean, it does require a little bit of calibration. For example, like over here, especially with the pitch. We had to change the scale a little bit so it could be in tune, as in C1 is C1 and C2.
Does it self-calibrate? Can you create calibration tables?
No, I do think you need a little bit, but it's not that hard. Essentially, you hear it, you hit C1, C2, C3, for example, and if all three are hitting essentially a C, this was about the point where we got it. So it wasn't like, it wasn't too painful.
Right.
You hear the synth, you take it a little bit over here, and then you got it. So it does require a little bit of tuning, but once it's done, then you're pretty much set. It also, the cool thing about it is like, if you want to be in pitch, like I'm a more of a guy that likes to be in pitch, you can have that. But if you want to fiddle around and experiment, you can even automate this.
Yeah.
And then you create a lot more interesting things.
So each instance, can you save a preset so that when you come back and it's plugged into your wonky old Moog or whatever, then it'll come back in the right scale? Yeah.
You could even save, for example, let's say you could save this as, I don't know, Moog Mother 32 rig. It's the one that works here.
Okay, yeah.
And then say, maybe it's for something else, it needs something different, then you can save a different preset.
Right, okay. Good.
And, well, of course, there's also, say, in other news, I did prepare a project with, like, I don't know, 25 different synths and plugins, but I don't think we have enough time for that. But there is one thing that I wanted to mention, which I know is going to be really important for the community out there. We have compatibility with the Apple M1 right now.
Is that native or?
Yes, sir.
The man from FL Studio nods. Yes, excellent.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, should I just hand the mic like that?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
It's native M1, so we just released it like a few days ago. And yeah, we are really happy about it. So
excellent. Are you getting a significant performance boost, or?
Yeah, indeed. It's amazing. It's really amazing. It's mind blowing how well the chips works and how good FL Studio is able to use it. It's amazing.
And how was the process? Was it difficult or was it fairly straightforward?
Kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
So we
that's
use
good.
we use a lot of deep integrated stuff to Intel. So we had to convert a lot of stuff. But yeah, it was straightforward, but still it took a long time,
Yeah.
basically. So yeah,
Oh, great. Well, that's great news. Thank you very much.
it is. Yes.
Should be able to have it on Mac, PC, everything. It's working at the moment, which is great. I'm always happy if it's working. You know, if you can make music with it, that's what matters in the end, right?
And that's what you. This is what you use for your stuff, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's pretty much it. So yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being with us. It's an honor.